Hi, Boaty. First time that I've called in. It's Joanne Hill. And today, me and my husband Dave have watched your vlog about Lickpenny. What do we think about Lickpenny campsite? We have been. We think it's fabulous. You get a large pitch. It's a very quiet site with great views, lovely hot showers, clean facilities, nice staff with a small shop, and I think we have takeaway vans a couple of times a week. If I was you, sweetie, I would go for it. You want car?
Oh, well, thank you very much for that, Joanne, and indeed, Dave. And wonderful to hear another voice from the community to match up with a name that we've all known for quite a while. Lovely to hear that. So, good evening, darlings, and a very warm welcome indeed to Saturday Night Live, the second and last of our short but sweet for this week. Tomorrow night we're back to the full hour, and on Monday, well, let me know, what do you think? Do you fancy another early start on Monday? Do you fancy a 9 o'clock job, and we can see how long we can rattle on? What do you reckon? I think I'd be up for that. Anyway, yes, very warm welcome to you all. It is going to be a short one. Genuinely, it's got to be a short one tonight. Because I've got to get up in the morning earlier than I want to. I've got to edit the video, get it all sorted, and I've got to get all of that done early doors because, of course, I'm going out for lunch tomorrow, aren't I? Community meetup, community Sunday lunch. I'm so looking forward to it. I'm so looking forward to meeting people that I've never met before, but that are a thriving and vibrant part of the community. I couldn't be more excited about it. And let me give a big shout out to those of you who are wild camping tonight here in the Peak District prior to tomorrow's lunch. And well, a big shout out to everybody, but especially you guys. Have a great night here in the Peak and stay safe and warm. And I will see you and whoever else is turning up at 12 o'clock tomorrow. So, yeah. And if anybody else wants to, is that thing focusing on the bloody wine bottle? This was a gift. Paul and Rick have wonderfully been into the restaurant tonight. Unexpected, wasn't expecting them until next week, but I love it when they come. We have such fun, and it was so nice to catch up with them. And this was a very kind and thoughtful gift from them, a bottle of my favourite Pinot Grigio. So thank you, guys. I know you won't be watching this tonight live because you'll both be both pissed and asleep in that order. But yeah, have a great week, guys. Lovely to catch up with you and look forward to seeing you again next week. So, yeah, it's going to be a short but sweet one, darlings. So let's crack on, shall we? Yes, we are here together to wave away Saturday, to welcome in Sunday, community meet. And we are going to be doing so in the company of our matching pairs of his and hers, highly powered hedgehogs of truth. No action tonight for 2 ton Ted the Tentington, or indeed the Netty Betty Piss Pot. However, Sean's box is present and correct and will get a right old pounding. And of course, we have got the community portable electronic telephonic device upon which you could, some would argue should, I would say you'd have to be bloody quick, and one person already has, leave a voice note. So, with no further ado, I am going to have a well-earned and goodly slurp of my wine, and then we will we'll see who's here, what you've got to say for yourselves. Let's squeeze as much in to the next half an hour as possible. There'll be a little bit of BAT, but literally only a few minutes. Right, time for the goodly slurp of wine. Cheers, darlings, your very good health. Bottoms up if you're lucky, lads. Up yours if you're not careful, ladies. Do not be taken unawares. Keep your hand on your happiness. And above all, to each and every one of you, with love and joy and kindness oozing out of my left nostril, and with sincerity and integrity making its way slowly but surely out of my back bottom, get stuffed. Thank you. Here we go. Oh, has somebody done a thing? It's Caregun One. Caregun One has gifted a membership. How exceptionally kind of you, sir. Thank you very much. That's it. Right, the camera's annoying me. It's out of focus. Let's try this trick. Right, focus on that camera. Keep focusing on it. Keep focusing. I bet that didn't work. It didn't work last time. Is it working? Is it working? Maybe a bit. Anyway, let's just drink the wine, shall we? Cheers. Oh, lovely. So, anything you want to tell me, do it quickly. What you've been eating, anything at all. What are your plans for tomorrow? With us tonight, in no particular order of merit, appearance, or brass eyes, are Emotional Sport Duck, Quack, Colin 1890, the lovely Tonic 110, the fabulous the fabulous life in the UK today. Good evening. Caregun One is here. Oh, hello. Cover. No, I got Bob. Bob is with us. Sorry. It's too dark in here. I can't, and the thing's too small. Can't make it any bloody bigger. So yeah, Bob's with us. Sorry. If I can't read your name, I'm gonna have to call you Bob, and I do apologize. Who else have we got? No, you're not getting the full mover length version again. I can't do it tonight because I've got to be up in the morning. I've got to be up. You want your daily diary, don't you? And I want you to have it. Gosh darn it! Don't know why I said that. So Caregun One is with us, as we know. Stu is here, 69 Fruit K, Sir Nigel Mansell, Emotional Sport Duck, Quack, lots of, oh, you're all just having a chat with each other. That's nice. That means I can whiz past them. Simone is with us, the lovely Simone. Good evening. Who else have we got? Richard Paulie Galtieri, of course. Nigel 00 Garage, hello mate. Matron, community matriarch, and of course owner operator of the community bosom. Oh, did Mustard do a live tonight? Fair play to him. Hope you enjoyed that. Is that Baz or oh, God? Oh Christ, hold on. God, it's bloody awful getting old. Now, believe it or not, there's nothing wrong with my eyesight when the light is okay. But in dim light, forget it. I'm hopeless. And we've tried having the full lights on here, and it doesn't look as good. Oh God, this is brilliant! I can actually read the names. Kawaii Kitten, who has been emailing me and sending me pictures of a gorgeous little camper. Oh God, and I've forgotten what it's called, but it's absolutely it's absolutely lovely. And you young lady have got a wonderful father. What a nice man, what a nice thing to do. Oh, Mark Passad is with us. A very good evening to you. Peter P, all the way from Finland. Emotional Support Duck, Quack. Michelle Kumla. Anyway, Michelle, hello, lovely to have you with us. JB Legal 09, let's go. Hi everyone from Australia. Oh, some more for our Australian. I know that we've got some new people here from New Zealand and now America as well, swelling the ranks of our Australasian gang. Nighthawk Outdoors 462, evening all, first time here. You are so welcome. You are so welcome. Lovely to have you. Lord Stiff Upper Lip VIP is with us. Jean-Marc, all the way from France, of course. Emotional support duck Quack is expressing some surprise at 7,460 something subs. My mate Big Tall Steve is pinging me with something about not making van life hard, so that might be something helpful to me in the future. Justice for the, it's the LPA, not the IPA. See, I've been reading that all wrong. Justice for the LPA is with us. Welcome back. Evening again, all. Boaty, stop trying to be cute by putting the bottle back in the fridge. You're going to finish it all in one sitting anyway. Well, of course I am. Of course I am, but I want to keep it cool. And apparently it's worth watching the YouTube thing Big Tall Steve has just sent to me. He lives in his van full-time very successfully. So will I if I manage to get the bloody seasonal pitch at Lickpenny. I'll live like a king. What? I should, Coco. Never heard a bad word said about the place. Every review has been amazing. Who else have we got that we haven't already welcomed? Jimmy Quinn, a very good evening. JB Legal, hello to you. Oh, I missed this. Life in the UK today. Thank you so much. A £2 super duper thing. Bless you. Thank you very much for that. It's pronounced Pinot Grigio. Well, yes, it is. Andrew Buttigieg is with us. The lovely Ivor Spotty Butty, of course. The Colg is here. Ambience. I get it now. Extra hour of sleep tonight. Is it? Oh, of course, clocks go back. Oh, well, we can relax a bit. We've got an extra hour of sleep. I forgot all about that. Oh, my God, yeah. That's why we did the community meet this weekend, wasn't it? Oh, God, so we've all got the battle then tomorrow, haven't we? I mean, our phones and electronic devices and computers and whatnot, they'll all change themselves, no problem at all. But we're going to have that terrible struggle where you have to work out how to change the clock in the car and on the oven and on the microwave. Oh, I know a lot of people just leave it and think, bugger it, 6 months' time, it'll be right again. I completely forgot about that. Oh, well, that extra hour means that I'll be able to do my editing in the morning, won't it? I can get up an hour earlier, but I'll have had the same amount of sleep. Oh, well, that is fabulous. That's really good news. So on that basis, you can have a full 15 minutes of BAT. We'll crack on until 1:15. Then Cairgorm 1 very kindly gifted the membership. Oh, and look who it went to. It went to Jean-Marc Bordeaux, home of many a fine wine. So, Cairgorm 1, bless you. Thank you for your kindness and your generosity. And Jean-Marc, welcome to channel membership. You will discover that you have different emoticons that you can use. You will discover a shed load of videos that that only channel members get to see. And you get a bewildering variety of other features and benefits from channel membership, which I hope you enjoy. And a big thank you to all of my channel members, and a big thank you to everybody who has ever at any point gifted channel memberships. You know just how much I appreciate them. Loretta Cullinan. Hello, new sub. Hope you're doing okay. Fabulous to have you with us. Lovely to be welcoming a plethora of new names, faces, and hopefully voices into the community. And you are all so welcome. Don't be shy. feel free to join in. We are a friendly, welcoming bunch. We are not cliquey. We do not, it's not like your first day at school where the sixth formers are going to take your dinner money and flush your heads down the bogs. No, you can relax. You are amongst nice people. Oh, thank you, Kergon. Diane is with us, our very own hippie headmistress. Stand up, tug your forelock, you know what to do. Good evening, lovely friends, says Diane. Enjoying a glass of wine, and it's the first time for a while. Cheers. Well, I'll drink to that, and so will Ambiance. Cheers, everybody. Oh, the pic's in focus for you, matron. Oh, well, might just be me. Maybe I'm drunk. Christopher, good evening. Wine o'clock again. Yes, it rolls around every night. Hi, Boaty. Don't forget the clocks go back tonight. I had forgotten, and that's Sarah HJ. Thank you for the reminders. I'd completely forgotten about it. So, well, that's bloody good news, isn't it? That's bloody good news. So I'm gonna need that hour in the morning. Nighthawk Outdoors says, Boaty, I have a suggestion for you. As you have an excellent relationship with your landlord, can you ask him if you could use your last month's rent as the first payment on the seasonal pitch? Right, there's kind of a way around that. Now, this is a spoiler alert, because I'll talk about it in the daily diary. But somebody said to me, surely you're going to get, there's going to be your last month, there's going to be a month's rent floating about that you don't have to pay, and that would be a big chunk of your seasonal pitch thing. And of course, thinking about it, they're right, I think, because you pay your rent in advance, don't you? So let's say that I have to leave Windybum at the end of January. Well, that means that I would pay my rent at the end of December, the 27th to be precise, and that would cover me for January. So at the end of January, I haven't got any rent to pay because I'm not paying in arrears. I've paid in advance. So at the end of January, that rent money is going to be sitting there doing nothing. So yeah, that's an excellent point. It would that would take a big chunk of the first payment for the seasonal pitch. However, that would mean not taking the seasonal pitch until the end of January. There's two reasons why I don't want to do that. One is that they might have all gone, other people might have taken them. And two is that, well, it's kind of the same reason, really. I want that security in advance. I want to know I've got somewhere to go to. I don't want to hand the keys back to this place without knowing that I've got somewhere else to go. So apologies for this being a spoiler alert for tomorrow's daily diary, but the plan is I'm going to try and book Lickpenny for Monday night, have the night there in Netty, show you guys all around, have a bloody good look around myself, of course. I've never been there. And if it's as good as everybody says it is, then, oh, yeah, going back to the rent thing. So, yeah, I wouldn't have that money for January the 1st, which is when the seasonal pitch could start. And I would want it to. However, the fact that I know I'm going to have that money at the end of January means that I'm terrified of getting any more in debt than I already am. I really don't want to borrow any money in any way, shape or form, because I know it'll just come back to bite me in the arse. It does that. So I'm trying to avoid that. However, if I know that money is going to be spared at the end of January, I would feel okay about borrowing it in advance from work or wherever. And as people have pointed out, I've got Sean's box, etc. That could be and will be cast in. So it's kind of looking achievable. So my plan is, yeah, do Lickpenny on Monday night, actually have a look at the place, show you guys, make a video. And if it's all good, if it's all as good as everybody says, then my plan is to apply for a seasonal pitch immediately. Because you have to apply. You can't just book it. You can't just take it. You have to go through an application process. So if everything goes well on Monday, then on Tuesday or Wednesday, I'll apply. And then depending on how the application goes, then I'll have to obviously find that first installment for it. Hopefully it wouldn't be for a while. But, you know, we'd deal with that. We would deal with that. If I could get that put into place sooner rather than later, so that I know on January the 1st, whatever happens, I've got that place available. And as long as I've got Netty, because there's also getting Netty through her MOT, let's not forget that little bit of, so it's still jeopardy, darlings. It's still jeopardy. Nothing is certain. But if I could get that seasonal pitch thing sorted, so I know that 1st of January, I'm okay, that's really going to take the pressure off. That's going to put my mind at rest. And then I can just be super positive about, well, try and be super positive about everything then, and just make it the most positive experience possible. Start planning stuff, start doing this, that, and the other, but it'll take the worry away. At the moment, as much as we've got possibilities and potential plans and other things beginning with P, pomegranates, for example, we've got nothing definite. All that is definite at the moment is that I'm being kicked out of my dear windy bum, and I've got nowhere else to go. That's how things stand at the moment. If I could change that to I'm being kicked out of dear windy bum and I've got somewhere to go, it might not be perfect, but I've got somewhere to go where I'm going to be safe, I'm going to be warm, and I'm going to be dry, then that's going to be a happy bloody day, isn't it? So that's the plan. And keep your legs and fingers and anything else that comes to hand crossed. Because, yeah, a lot of eggs are going into this basket. But honestly, if that could happen, I'd be able to breathe a massive sigh of relief. I would sleep better, and I could start to be excited about the future, and you know, you could start genuinely thinking, right, how are we going to make the best of this? How are we going to make this into an entirely positive experience? And I've got some ideas. Other people have got some ideas. Again, let me thank each and every one of you for watching the videos, watching the live streams. Let me thank you for all of your comments and for your messages. I think I spent 5 hours solid today just replying to comments and replying to emails, direct messages, whatever. 5 solid hours. Things have gone a little bit mad, and I just feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude more than anything else. And I think I've caught up with everything. At the time that I went to work tonight, I think I'd caught up with everything, ironically, apart from one message. And it's the message from the lovely Colin, who got angry that I hadn't replied to it a while ago, and I still haven't. I can't find it. It's probably just me being thick or stupid. He may have deleted it because he was annoyed with me. I don't know. But the thing is, they've been coming in all over the place. I'll give you an example. Chef Daniel, who has supported me also almost since day one. What a lovely guy. He came up with an incredible offer of supplying and fitting a diesel heater for NETTY. He has his own camper van. He's done them. He's done many in the past. He says, I know what I'm doing. And when I don't know what I'm doing, I'll tell you. I won't codge or bodge anything. And he said, no, I'd love to help you. And I couldn't find his bloody message because messages have been pinging in left, right, and center. I'm getting emails on 3 different email addresses. I'm getting texts on my personal phone. I'm getting texts on the community phone. I'm getting WhatsApps on my personal phone, WhatsApps on the community phone. Things are coming in from left, right, and center. I'm trying to keep up with everything. I really am. The community phone, I don't look at. I look at it during live streams. So if you send me something in the middle of the night or something to the community phone, I don't see it. I don't look at the phone until the next live stream. And by the time that comes, there might be other voice notes or whatever that have washed your thing away. I eventually found Chef Daniel's message and replied to it. It was on the community WhatsApp, and I just completely missed it, you know. And he wasn't angry with me, bless him. And yeah, and he lives bloody miles away. He lives down near Emma, but he's still offering to drive up and install a diesel heater in NETTY, which is incredibly kind. As are all of the with that one exception of the message I can't find, and it's the one I most wanted to find because he was the one who was annoyed with me, and I felt so guilty and bad and dreadful about it, and I can't find the bloody thing to reply to it. But thank you all, and I'm overwhelmed in that, you know, it's a bizarre thing when you have to spend 5 hours of your day responding to comments, good, bad, all good, apart from one that was a little bit. And that is the subject of tomorrow's video, by the way, that one comment and matters arising around it. But really, I'm just overwhelmed with gratitude at the thought, the support, the kindness. So thank you all. Right, let's get back to your comments, shall we? Because they're flying off the screen. Emma Lemon of the eponymous YouTube channel, Emma Lemon is with us. Kate. Oh, is that the name of the camper? Kate, right, there we are. I put my clock back in 2012, says the M11, when I got divorced. Evening all. Not very chatty tonight, so might be quiet for a change. We all have those nights. Jen is with us, the lovely Janine Malibu Queen. And ironically, the one night that I spent with Jen, oh, that sounds wrong. The one evening that I spent with Jen, she didn't drink any Malibu because she drank it all the night before. Watch the video. Watch the video. It's quite funny. Oh, dear. Right. Boaty, would you like to adopt a baby African grey parrot? My adult one has had babies. Do you know what? I think I would. If that's a genuine offer, yes, I think I would. Yeah, I do, actually. I do. How cool would that be on live streams? Would it have any objection to living in a caravan or a motorhome? Hello, Mr. Boaty. Specsavers is calling. Yeah, it's because the light's bad. In proper light, I'm okay. You did post me reading glasses, Em, and I've got them somewhere. They make my eyes go all skew whiff after using them. That's why I don't use them. And I think it's because, right, genuinely, I'm honest with you people. Again, that's another subject of tomorrow's ranty daily diary. I'm honest. When my body's falling apart, I tell you. If you can't see it for yourself, I'll tell you about it. My eyes are okay, better than average for a man of my age. It's just so bloody dark in here that I can't see anything. And because my eyes are actually okay, when I use a pair of reading spectacles and then take them off, I can't see a bloody thing. They screw my vision up. I've got cheap reading glasses, and that's why I don't use them. Back tonight. Thank you, matron. Yes, everybody's saying clocks go back tonight. John Boy Ellis, a very good evening to you. Julia Dunn, I think. Yes. Oh, Julian Dunn. Just watching your miserable self. 54 and skint. Wonderful roads up there. I used to work in Kelstedge. When I was a lad. I know that area, but well, I drive right next to it every night. I used to work there when you were a lad, and you now have a farm and shitloads of sheep if you need somewhere to park a van. Oh, bless you. That's really kind. Yeah, I think we've established that the clocks are going back. Kay Camper, the lovely Ange, evening Boaty, evening everyone. And I'm not giving away, well, I might be giving away a secret. I will be meeting the lovely Ange and others tomorrow lunchtime. And I'm very excited about it. And you can tell I've been busy because this is very much not like me. I've not gone online and perused the menu to within an inch of its life. I've got no idea what I'm going to be eating tomorrow lunchtime. I mean, Sunday lunch is always an option, but it depends on the vegetables that they can offer. So I'm a bit picky with me veg. The rest of it is easy. Roast beef, thank you. Extra portion, please. Yorkshire pudding, lovely. Horseradish sauce, if you don't mind. Roast potatoes, bit of roast shallot if you've got any. But when it comes to veg, I am picky. I don't do your peas or your parsnips or your carrots or any of that. If you've got some green beans, Boaty will be a happy camper. Runner beans, French beans, dwarf beans. If they're beans and they're green, I'm in. I'm all over it. I'm up it. I'm on it like a car bonnet. But the rest of the English veg, no. Other vegetable, I mean Chinese vegetables, I eat anything. Nepali vegetables, I'll eat the lot. But your standard English veg, no. I think it's a trauma from school dinners where carrots were put on to boil at like 6 o'clock in the morning and served at 12. I think it might be that because I've no great aversion to carrot. I will eat carrot raw, no problem. Coleslaw, who doesn't love coleslaw? I do have a problem with peas. They're nasty, spiteful, little green bastards. And I don't approve of them, quite honestly. Right, let's whiz through a bit. Boaty, what are the chances of Mr. George Roger Boaty being available? Available for what? Help me out there. Extra lovemaking, says Steekold. Possibly for other people, not for me. Oh, is that where you are, Ange? Oh, is that where you are? Oh, well, I had a night there, as you know. That was the night that I was stalked by Fairy Sparkles and the former Minister for Tenting, the lovely Melanie. Oh, well, I hope you have a fabulous night. It's an amazing spot. Right, our headmistress is pissed because she hasn't had wine for a bit. Dan is with us. Good evening, Dan. Yeah, Shall I go out and buy a drink? Asks Justice for the LPA, asking for the audience. Well, I mean, when it comes to, well, I mean, you're leaning against an open door with me. I think that the civilized thing to do, I personally think the civilized thing to do during an evening or of a Sunday lunchtime is to have a little tipple. Everything in moderation, darlings. Everything in moderation. But I'm very European in that respect. I don't think. I think that you should have a healthy relationship with alcohol, and I think that comes about by normalizing normal drinking behaviour. So I've lived all over Europe, particularly France and Italy, and wine is served with meals, and kids have wine with watered down, but kids will have a glass of wine, and it becomes normal. So they don't see it as a sinful thing, and as they grow up, they tend not to have an unhealthy relationship with alcohol. They enjoy a drink in moderation, and I approve of that. I raised my own children very much in that European way. We would have wine on the table with our meals, and when the kids were of an appropriate age, they would have watered down wine and eventually a glass of wine. And at the risk of sounding smug, all four of the kids grew up having that healthy relationship, and as adults, touch wood, haven't had any problems with that regard. They didn't go through the teenage rebellion thing of secret drinking, or getting rat-assed or anything like that, because alcohol was normalized. We would sit around the table as a family. We always had family dinners. That's a thing. Another European thing, another thing I believe in, that I think a family needs focal points. And whatever you're doing as a family, you gather around the family table for at least one meal a day, and you make it a social occasion. It's where you catch up. It's where you do whatever, and you have a meal, a civilized meal at the table. You have your glass of wine. The mother and I would, well, one of us would be driving, and it was me, so I might not have a glass of wine, but wine would be on the table. And then on a Sunday, or in our case on a Saturday and Sunday, that's when you would catch up with extended family. So at the weekend, the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty and I would have open house. On Saturday, we used to serve a Saturday brunch, and friends and family were more than welcome to pop in and enjoy it with us. And on Sunday, I would always put on a proper Sunday lunch. 3 or 4 courses, 2 or 3 wines. Used to love that. I mean, that was the one thing that me and the artist formerly known as Mrs. Boaty did well. We were great entertainers. We were great dinner party hosts. I was the cook, and Mags would host. And, we even, when we had the dining room remodeled, we had a 12-seater table put in. Oh, God, it was fantastic. Best thing we ever bought. She dragged me to DFS in Darley-Dale to buy that bloody thing. Christ. Oh, God, I remember that. I couldn't believe the price. I could not believe the price. And then when they told me that price was just for the table, and the 12 chairs were extra, then, you know, I think I fainted. And then after all that, and you think, okay, I'm going to pay this many thousands of pounds for a bloody dining suite. And then they tell you don't get it for 3 months. You pay all that sodding money and it gets delivered at an unspecified date in the bleeding future. But it turned out to be fantastic. I loved that. And that's probably the thing that I miss most about married life and family life. I lived for those weekends and that open house and being the chef and the dinner parties and all of that. Happy, happy days. Josh, all the way from New York, a very good evening to you. This is the problem with jumping into the bloody comments, isn't it? That the rest of the live stream is me fighting to get towards the end, to the end of the comments and failing dismally. Oh, another one. Rob Taylor. Rob Taylor, good evening, Boaty and chat from my caravan life. Well, good for you. Good for you. Good evening. Thank you for joining us. And, you know, hopefully, fingers crossed, touch wood, I will soon be joining you. I will be leaving cottage life behind. Been there, done that. Would kind of like to have carried on doing it, if I'm honest. But hey ho, the universe has told me that new adventures must lie ahead. And a lot of people have pointed this out. Honestly, a lot of people. The universe seems to know what it's doing. Think about it. What's happened this year? I got NETTY. There were no plans to get any NETTY, let alone the NETTY. It just happened because of, you know, a very specific set of circumstances, which is the only way it could have happened, because I could never have gone out and bought NETTY outright. It was a really complicated set of circumstances that means that NETTY is now in my life. As a result of that, and as a result of the circumstances that led to me getting NETTY, I discovered about things like camping, off-grid, wild camping, seasonal pitches, caravans. I discovered a whole new world, and I was open to joining it. So all of that kind of happened. And then guess what? Scroll forward a few months, and against, well, completely out of the blue and completely to my surprise, I lose my home. But I've got NETTY, and I've got an interest in van life and caravan life and seasonal pitches and all of that. So it's as if the universe were providing the things that I would need to deal with this, even to the point that the universe, or the FSM, depending on your beliefs, very kindly organized for a splendid Chinese company to provide me with a power station and solar panels, because they're going to come in bloody handy. So, yeah, it's, people say things are meant to happen, or people will say things happen for a reason. And sometimes I reply to that, but yeah, but what if the reason is that God or the universe or fate or karma or whatever you believe in just want you to have a shit life? But if you look at the situation now and the things that have led up to this point recently this year, you have to think, yeah, there's some kind of cosmic path thing going on here, because it's probably coincidence. It depends what you believe in. You know, you could easily argue that these are just a set of coincidences, but you could forgive anybody for thinking, saying, or believing that look, this is a cosmic path that you're being led towards. So enjoy it, embrace it. And I've had so many comments and messages to that kind of saying that sort of thing. And you can't ignore it. This situation would have been a million times worse were it not for those coincidences or things provided by the universe or whatever. Right, I think we've got a voice note.
Boaty, I'm off to bed. So pound that box if you accidentally put your phone in the washing machine when it was in your dressing gown that the cat messed on. Yeah.
Simone, we're talking from personal experience there, aren't we? Come on, darlings, one box pounding. One overfilled Sean's box that I can barely lift it. Thankfully, I've got the strength of 20 men because my heart is pure. A normal man could never lift that. Yeah, right. One box, £1. 3, 2, 1. And it's stuck. That box is so nearly full. And again, the universe provided Sean's box. Well, technically, Sean provided Sean's box. But the universe provided, or you or me, created the idea of saving a £1 or more a day. And when it comes to a seasonal pitch and a safe place and a roof over the head and electricity and water and showers and the things you need to make life reasonable, that's going to play a part in making it possible. So all of those box poundings over the last however many months it is. How many months is it? Where are we now? End of October. So we're talking 9, 10 months. They won't have been in vain. Sean's box is about to make a lot more of a difference than we might have realised, because, yeah, seriously, if I can book into Lickpenny on Monday and we can go there, spend the day, spend the night, have a look around. I mean, I've already kind of decided, just on the basis that it's a Caravan and Motorhome Club site. It's a known quantity. The reviews were amazing. Everybody I've spoken to who's been there, including, I told you that Paul and Rick were in the restaurant tonight. Rick stayed there. He had his first weekend in his van there, where he was learning how to set everything up. And he said, yeah, it's great. It's fabulous. You heard you heard Joanne and her husband Dave at the very beginning of the live saying, yeah, it's amazing. So I think we know where this is heading, but it obviously makes it. And I know exactly where it is. I know the area. I drive past it every day. We know where this is heading. But you've got to cross the T's, dot the I, and actually spend the night there. And yeah, in a couple of days, we could be applying to make that part of our home situation. Not the whole of it, because I can't be there every day of the month. And I can't be there for 2 months of the year. But that's still going to be 10/12, which is 5/6, or very slightly less, of our, potentially, it's going to be 5/6 of our home situation. And we could be applying for that literally in the next few days. So there's a possibility that Sean's box and what lies within is going to be a hell of a lot more, is going to help towards being a hell of a lot more life-changing than I ever dreamed of, and probably any of you did either.
Oh, well, I'm going to say pound that box again. Just like you've got a green pea pod, a pure bugle, and you need to blow the bugger out.
Bloody hell, Jen.
So bugging hard. Hilarious. And I'm going to do something different. I'm going to say wanker.
Oh, well, that's a change from the usual twat, isn't it? If you watched my daily diary videos and you watch the outro, then you will recognize the twat and wanker, which were kindly supplied by the lovely Jen and the fabulous Simone. And when I get a few minutes to do a new one, I've got a rather wonderful new addition to it, which is going to be quite funny, actually. Right, it is a second pounding. Here we go. Give it a shake, make a bit of room. $1, another pound. 3, 2, and this is going to an amazing cause now, as we know. 3, 2, 1, stuck. That's got it. Right, bloody hell. It's actually time to start saying good night. That's come around quick, hasn't it? That's come around quick. But genuinely, despite the fact that we've got that extra hour of kip tonight, I've got to be sensible. It's a community meet tomorrow. I do need to get that video edited and sorted tomorrow morning. I've got zero chance of doing it tonight because whether clocks go back or no, I'm knackered. It's been a Saturday night at a busy restaurant, and tonight was busy. And yeah, I'm knackered. I want to get it. I want to get to sleep. But I'm so looking forward to tomorrow. And if I've shortchanged you tonight, and I haven't because you've had almost the hour. Well, all right. What time is it? 23 minutes past. Okay, we'll go until past. Then you've had the hour. Then you can't moan at me. And we've got the hour plus BAT tomorrow. And on Monday, sod it. Let's throw caution to the winds. We'll go to Lickpenny if we can. And you can have 3 hours. I'll start at 9 o'clock. We can have 3 hours of community togetherness. That'll be fun. Actually, that will be fun. And I can't wait to show you around the place, he said, as if he'd been there before. I can't wait to show me around the place. We'll discover it together. It'll be a community discovery. And those of you who have caravans and motorhomes and those kind of things, hey, if I end up living there, you can come and visit me, hang out with me. And if you haven't got one, you can still come and hang out with me. Just come to the restaurant. And, you know, there might even be a guest cupboard at the site when I get a caravan rather than, well, there's kind of a guest cupboard in NETTY, isn't there? Just about. Oh, I tell you what. I can't help myself. It's a million miles in the future. And it couldn't even happen. But if everything worked, if I got the seasonal pitch, if I stayed there, if I saved a load of money, then I could buy a caravan, a touring caravan for the seasonal pitch. And I've been looking, and I found a caravan for $2,500. Bloody hell, it's amazing. God, you can get so much for your money. And I'm told they're going to get even cheaper as we get deeper into winter and the budget, Rachel Reeves' budget is announced. But there's a caravan marketplace at the moment for $2,500. God, you could live like a bloody king in there. You really could. And I can't help looking. But I don't think there's anything wrong in that. It's looking at the, it's looking at positives in the future. We all do window shopping. We all look at stuff that we aspire to but can't afford at the moment. And it gives a bit of hope for the future. So I don't see the harm in it. Right, we've got about 4 minutes left, so you might want to start saying your goodbyes. Let me thank you all again for being part of the live stream community. Thank you for supporting the daily diary videos and therefore supporting me since I... Oh. Good evening, Mystery Colin.
Yeah, I think I've pissed Emma off tonight, to be honest.
Oh, have you?
Yeah. Well, ask for your number and put M11.
Yeah, that'd do it. That would do it.
She refused, so I thought, okay, fair enough. Give me a phone call tomorrow and we'll sort something out about the diesel heater. It's not a problem.
Oh, really? I'm so sorry I didn't reply to you. Yeah, okay. Whereabouts are you? What part of the world are you?
Alliston.
Alliston, where the hell's that?
Tamworth, near Tamworth.
Oh, okay.
You're a Brummie.
Well, 021, yeah.
So, Tamworth's not far from Alliston.
All right, yeah, I know where you are now. Okay, yeah. Mate, and I really did appreciate the offer, and I'm sorry I didn't get back to you straight away. It's been it's been a mad week. It's been a mad bloody week, but I'm really grateful.
Yes, it's not a problem. And thanks Tracy for putting the number up for me.
The M11 will forgive you.
I don't think so, not now. But yeah, I've got a couple of numbers mixed up, and I totally wrote it down wrong before. So I tried a couple of times earlier on, but to no avail. But there you go. It's one of them, isn't it?
It is, mate. It is.
Right. Yeah. When I'm sober, here's the bell tomorrow. You've got my number now. Make sure you save the bugger.
I've got it now, and I will save it, and hopefully we'll both be sober tomorrow. Thanks ever so much, mate. I really appreciate it. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm on wine at the moment.
Bless you. Me too.
All right, Jace. No worries, mate.
Okay, buddy. Catch you later.
Yeah. Cheers.
Bye-bye.
Thank you. Ta-da.
Oh, that makes me feel better. Now I can be at peace with myself. And also, thank you. I was getting all confuddled. Right, so you are Kate, and thank you for the emails. And the camper is Gina. And Gina's amazing. Do you know what? When I first started dreaming about this kind of thing, Gina is exactly what I had in mind. It's like not a transit van size, but like a large, do you know what I mean? The car-derived van, but the largest variety of car-derived van. And beautifully kitted out. Kate's dad is a legend, obviously. And it's just so perfect. You could, she sent me pics on email. And you could go around, you could go anywhere in that, anywhere around the UK, anywhere in Europe. It's incredible use of space, and it just looks so cozy. But all of that's based around a small modern van. So it's going to be easy and comfortable to drive, economical, reliable. The size isn't going to be the issue, driving on any lanes. So, yeah, good on you, Kate, and good on you for enjoying it to the max. Are you filming the community meetup tomorrow? Asks Nigel. I was going to, I probably won't now, because there are people coming that are friends of community members rather than, you know, in a scrotum themselves. And I don't want to make them feel uncomfortable. so I won't film it. I'll film a couple of bits. But I'm not going to do like a full lunch video or anything like that. So I don't want to make anybody feel uncomfortable. The friends weren't going to come to the meal, but now they are, and I'm not going to do. And I want to enjoy myself. I want to enjoy myself and meet people and just have a really nice time. And sometimes when you film, that can take the edge off a little bit. So I'll film around the edges, probably. You know, there might be just a couple of bits, I don't know, 2, 3, 4 minutes of little bits that will just lead up to a daily diary driving to work job. But I'm not going to do a full-on film. If you want to experience a community lunch, come and join us. If obviously, you know, if you live the other end of the country or the other end of the world, then that's not going to be possible. But no, when there are people there that are not, you know, I'm not going to film that. I don't think it would be fair. We're just going to have a nice lunch and enjoy meeting, getting to know each other. I'm going to show them NETTY. They're going to show me theirs. They're all van lifers. So it's going to be really interesting. I will film a couple of clips, but nothing massive. So there we are. Right, it's gone past. Now you definitely need to say good night. Right, I just need to whisk through at this point, don't I? Because I really do need to get to sleep. How far behind am I? Oh God, I'm miles behind. I'm absolutely miles behind. What time is it? Right, I'm giving up. I am giving up. I'm so sorry. I'm giving up. Right, I'm sodding off. Loves, and you all can too. Enjoy your extra hour of sleep. Thank you so much for tonight. I'm sorry. Friday and Saturday nights, they're short but sweet. They start later. I'm knackered because Friday and Saturday nights are the mega busy nights at the restaurant. Tonight I've had Paul and Rick as well, which is just a joy and really adds to it. And obviously I've got in mind, I've got to try and get the video out tomorrow morning. And then I've got the joy of community connections. So forgive me, but, it's well over the hour. So I'm signing off. Thank you. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the gifted membership. Welcome to Jean-Marc to gifted to channel membership. Thank you to each and every one of you for being part of this, for supporting the live streams, the videos, the comments, the offers of help. A massive thank you to Colin. Just huge thank yous all around. And please understand how much it genuinely means to me. And at one of the more difficult, people go through a hell of a lot worse, but at a slightly difficult time for me, thank you for making it so much easier than it would be otherwise. And each and every one of you mean the world to me, and I can't thank you enough. Right, on that note, let me wish you a safe and peaceful night and a good day ahead. May it bring you joy, may it bring you pleasure, especially if you're coming to Sunday lunch with me. But above all, may it at the very least be manageable. The candle will be relit tomorrow night, darlings. Earlier, 11 o'clock, back to kind of normal. And then on Monday, we'll go mad. We'll have a 3-hour live fest, hopefully at Lickpenny in NETTY. Anyway, I will see you all tomorrow night, 11 o'clock. Can't wait. In the meantime, all the love in the world from me. And on that note, Peugeot. And indeed, oh yes, bosh.